welcome to SitchMusic.com. My name is Sammy Echeverry, and today I have my nylon electric classical guitar. I chose this guitar today because I wanted to go over a song that I learned very early on when I started playing guitar. And what that song, it's a classical piece, and the reason why I like it is because it helped me develop my picking style. So by doing this first part of the song, we're going to cover right hand technique with how you pluck the strings, picking style, and then some basic notes that you play on your left hand side to help you synchronize and get your timing together. It's not very complicated, but yet it's very good to develop the skills of finger picking. So I hope you enjoy this class, and what I'll do is I'll play it first and then I'll break it down into close-ups of the left hand and the right hand so you know exactly what I'm doing. Enjoy. All right, gang, we're going to work on the exercise of finger picking with the right hand technique. What I do to control my right hand is I rest my fingers on the strings themselves to kind of anchor my hand so I'm not plucking at the strings and moving my hand, which is harder to control. By keeping my hand steady on the strings, I can pretty much have a reference point and always come back with my fingers to where they're supposed to go. Something like this. Smooth control. Okay, so using these part of the bottom of your fingers, kind of like the fat part of the tips, you rest those on each string. The third, second, and first strings, and the thumb goes on the top. So for this particular song, it uses the sixth string a lot for the bass notes. So by doing that, I can just kind of anchor my whole hand, and then it's a motion that goes sixth string, fourth, third, second, first, second, third. That's the way that I have good control of my fingers, and you know, you can start slow. But if you notice, after every cycle, I always come back with all my fingers and rest them on the strings. That gives me that reference anchor point so I can have good control while I'm playing. And then as time goes by, you can speed up. The other thing is that I encourage you guys to do is to use your thumb because that's going to be your bass note. You can do an exercise where you hit your sixth string, your fifth string, and your fourth string, come back to the fifth, and come back to the sixth as you're doing. Okay, so let's try that. Sixth, fifth, fourth, fifth, sixth, sixth, sixth. Okay, on this one, I'm going to give you a snapshot of what I'm doing with my right hand while I play the melody, so you get an idea of what I'm doing with my thumb, switching around to get the bass notes, and then what I'm doing with my hand. Hopefully, it'll be clear enough for you to follow. Okay, here we go. All right, gang, we're going to do the melody part of the left hand this time. And basically, we're working on the first string. Or the E string or the first string is the key in the song. And then the other two strings are the third and the second strings that are open notes. So for the most part, we're going to be working on the 7th fret, the 5th fret, the 3rd fret, 1st fret, and then it's going to be an open E. And then we're going to come back 3rd fret, 7th fret, and then we're going to go down to the 12th fret. And then if you can just do that part of the song and maintain your control with the right hand, that's going to help a lot to get you to where you want to get with your finger picking style guitar. It's just an introductory lesson, of course, but there's a lot more that can be done with it. But it's always good to have the fundamentals down, and this is a good song to really get you started with that. All right, so here we go. Okay, so the chords for this latter part of the first part of the song is basically on the 5th fret. You're going to bar the bottom 4 strings, and then you're going to play a little riff that goes. Okay, the next chord is on the 7th fret. You're going to bar all of the chords with your 2nd finger on the 3rd string of the 8th fret. Okay, so you're going to play, and then you're going to stick your 3rd finger underneath the 2nd finger on the 8th fret 1st string. Okay, so it's a little tough to do, but. And then you're going to do a stretch all the way to the 11th fret with your pinky. So, back to this finger underneath the 2nd finger of the 8th fret on the 1st string. Okay, so far. Okay, then we come back to the top with a B7th. Okay, the B7th basically is first finger of the 1st fret on the 4th string, 2nd finger, 5th string of the 2nd fret. The 3rd finger will be on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, and your 4th finger will be on the 1st string of the 2nd fret. So it's kind of everything is like that on the 2nd fret with your 1st finger on the 4th string of the 1st fret. B7th. And then we're going to slide our pinky 1 fret over, back again to the 2nd fret, and then we're going to end up with an E minor or another E minor type, which is sliding your finger. Instead of playing it on the 2nd fret, you're going to take your pinky and put it on the 4th string of the 4th fret, and then all the other strings open, and it sounds like this. Gives it a little bit of a darker sound. All right, so let's try that again. All right, gang, I hope you enjoyed that one. It wasn't perfect, but it was at least an attempt to give you some basic understanding of some finger picking styles and how to work with your thumb. And of course, the most important thing is how you practice and how you feel about the timing between your right hand picking and your left hand as you move through the first string and you try those little different positions. It's all a matter of, you can toy around with different ideas just by taking your first finger on the first string and just kind of, you know, so there's no rule whatsoever as far as, you know, you having to play what I'm showing you. The idea here is just to get you to work well with your right hand, synchronize your left hand so your timing and rhythm is correct as far as how you're moving up and down. And all of those things are just going to help you improve on your picking technique. And as you get into your own songs, or you want to learn a song by someone else, that particular finger picking style is going to come in very handy. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I hope that you can get something out of it positive. If you need any help, I'm always here for you. Let me know, and I'll try to work you through your little plateaus. They're always, we all have them, and it's a matter of practice and desire, and you can have a lot of fun with your guitar. So enjoy it. We'll see you next time.